everyone, this is Dr. P. Srilata, Associate Professor of Mathematics, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. In this session, I am going to discuss about conditional probability. So before going to start conditional probability, first we will discuss about conditional events. Two events are said to be conditional events if they happen in simultaneously. Two events are said to be conditional events if they happen in simultaneously. If A and B are any two events, if A and B are any two events happening simultaneously, then A slash B and B slash A are conditional events. Next, conditional probability. Probability of A divides B. Probability of A divides B equal to probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B, comma, probability of B divides A equal to P of A intersection B divided by P of A. P of A divides B equal to P of A intersection B divided by P of B. P of A divides B divides A equal to P of A intersection B divided by P of A, where P of A divides B is the conditional probability of A under B. A under B has happened. A under B has happened. And probability of B divides A. Probability of B divides A is the conditional probability of B under A has happened. So, probability of A divides B equal to probability of A intersection B divided by P of B. P of B divides A equal to P of A intersection B divided by P of A. Next, problems. Two dice are thrown. Let A be the event of getting sum of points are odd. B is the event at least one is. Describe the event A comma B and A intersection B. Find the probability of P of A comma P of B comma P of A intersection B comma P of A divides B comma P of B divides A. So here P of A divides B and P of B divides A are conditional events. So here they have given that A is the event of getting sum of points are odd. Okay. So here first they have given that two dice are thrown. So two dice are thrown means, so the sample space consists of how many elements? S equal to 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2 and so on 1 comma 6. 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2 and so on 2 comma 6. So like that 3 comma 1, 3 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 3 comma 4, 3 comma 5, 3 comma 6. So 4 comma 1, 4 comma 2, 4 comma 3 and so on 4 comma 6. 4 comma 2, 4 comma 3 and so on 4 comma 6. So like that 5 comma 1, 5 comma 2, 5 comma 3, 5 comma 4, 5 comma 5, 5 comma 6. Next 6 comma 1, 6 comma 2, 6 comma 3 and so on 6 comma 6. So total we have 36 possibilities. Total we have 36 possibilities. So what is A? So A be the event of getting sum of the points are odd. So when we will get odd number if you sum these two. So for example 1 comma 1, that means 1 plus 1, that is 2, that is even number. 1 comma 2. So if you plus this one, 1 plus 2 is 3. So this is odd. So we need 1 comma 2. So like that here we have 1 comma 3, right? So 1 plus 3 is 4. So that is odd number. Sorry, that is even number. So no need of 4. So like that we have 1 comma 4. So 1 plus 4 is 5. So that is odd number. Okay, so we need the sum is odd. Okay, so like that 1 comma 5. So in 1 plus 5 is 6. So that is even number. No need of that one. So next 1 comma 6. 1 comma 6. 1 plus 6 is 7. So that is odd number. So we need that one. So like that 2 comma 1. 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. So that is odd number. Next 2 comma 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. That is even number. Next 2 comma 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. That is odd number. So like that 2 comma 4. 2 plus 4 is 6. That is even number. No need of that one. So next 2 comma 5. 2 plus 5 is 7. So next 2 comma 6. 2 plus 6 is 8. So that is even number. So like that 3 comma 1. That is even number. No need of that one. Next 3 comma 2. That is odd number. 3 comma 4. So 3 comma 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. That is even number. No need of that one. Next 3 comma 4. That is odd. Next 3 comma 5 is even number. No need to take that one. So just we need odd number. 3 plus 6 is odd number. Next 4 comma 1 is odd number. 4 plus 1 is odd number. Next 4 plus 2 is even number. Next 4 plus 3 is odd number. 4 plus 5 is odd number. 5 plus 2 is odd number. 5 plus 4 is odd number. Next 5 plus 6 is odd number. Next 6 comma 1. 6 plus 1 is odd number. 6 comma 2 is even number. No need to take this one. Next 6 comma 3 is odd number. Next 6 comma 4 is even number. Next 6 comma 5 is odd number. Next 6 comma 6 is even number. No need to take this one. So here we have, these are odd numbers. These all are odd numbers. So total 1 comma 2, 1 comma 4, 1 comma 6, 2 comma 1, 2 comma 3, 2 comma 5, 3 comma 2, 3 comma 4, 3 comma 6, 4 comma 1, 4 comma 3, 4 comma 5, 5 comma 2, 5 comma 4, 5 comma 6, 6 comma 1, 6 comma 3, 6 comma 5. So this is A. So A is nothing but we have to take sum of odd numbers. We have to take the sum of odd numbers. Next, P of A equal to. So here the total number of events are n. N equal to how much? 36. Total possibilities. If we throw 2 dice, we will get 36 possibilities. So that is n equal to 36. So what about A? So here this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So total how many possibilities? 18 possibilities. So the favorable events, M equal to how many possibilities? 18 possibilities, right? So M equal to favorable events are 18 here, and the total number of events are 36. So what is the probability of A? We know that probability of A equal to favorable events divided by total number of events. Favorable events M equal to 18 and the total number of events N equal to 36. So like that we have B. So what is B here? So B is the event at least one ace. Okay. So B is the event at least one ace. So that means first die should be 1. Okay. So sorry, at least one should be there in each pair. At least one should be there in each pair. So here we have total sample space 1 comma 1 2, 1 comma 6, 2 comma 1 2, 2 comma 6, 3 comma 1 2, 3 comma 6, 4 comma 1 2, 4 comma 6, 5 comma 1 2, 5 comma 6, 6 comma 1 2, 6 comma 6. So here we have to choose where 1 is there. That one we have to choose. So 1 comma 1, here we have 1, 1 comma 2, here we have 1, 1 comma 3, 1 is there, in 1 comma 4 1 is there, in 1 comma 5 1 is there, in 1 comma 6 1 is there, in 2 comma 1 1 is there, in 2 comma 2 not there, 2 comma 3 1 is not there. So that's why no need to take those. Okay, in 3 comma 1 1 is there, 4 comma 1, 5 comma 1, 6 comma 1. So how many numbers are there here? How many possibilities are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So total 11 possibilities, 11 favorable outcomes. So M equal to 11. Okay. So and total number of events are here N equal to 36. So what is probability of B? So probability of B equal to, we know that m by n. Favorable events divided by total number of events. So here favorable events are 11 and the total number of events are 36. So answer is 11 by 36. So next we need to find P of A intersection B. So find probability of P of A, that is over. Probability of B, that is over. Next we need to find probability of A intersection B. So probability of A intersection B. So here we need to find the common values in A and B. So the common terms are, so here 1 comma 2 is there. Here also 1 comma 2 is there. So that's why we need to take 1 comma 2. So next, here 1 comma 4 is there. Here also 1 comma 4 is there. So that's why we are taking 1 comma 4. So in A 1 comma 6 is there. Here also 1 comma 6 is there. So that's why we are taking 1 comma 6. So like that, in A we have 2 comma 1. So in B is also we have 2 comma 1 is there. So that's why we are taking 2 comma 1. So next, here we have 2 comma 3. Here we have 2 comma 3. In A we have 2 comma 3, but in B 2 comma 3 is not there. So this is not common value in both A and B. So that's why we are not taking 2 comma 3. So like that, here we have 2 comma 5. 2 comma 5 in B is not there. So like that, so 3 comma 2 is also not there. 3 comma 4 is also not there. 3 comma 6 is also not there. We have 4 comma 1. So that's why we are taking 4 comma 1. So like that, 4 comma 3 not there in B. 4 comma 5 not there in B. 5 comma 2 is not there in B. 5 comma 4 also not there. 5 comma 6 also not there. But 6 comma 1 is there. So 6 comma 1 is there. So next, 6 comma 3 not there. 6 comma 5 is also not there. Okay, so that's why we are taking the common values, the common points, so the common pairs. So 1 comma 2, 1 comma 4, 1 comma 6, 1 comma 2 comma 1, 4 comma 1, 4 comma 6. So A intersection B equal to the common ordered pairs 1 comma 2, 1 comma 4, 1 comma 6, 2 comma 1, 4 comma 1, 6 comma 1. Total how many possibilities are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6. So the favorable events M equal to 6 and the total number of events are 36. Okay, so what is the answer? The probability of P of A intersection B equal to 6 by 36. That means M by N. Probability of A intersection B equal to M by N. So M is 6 and N is 36. So total the answer is 6 by 36. If you simplify that one, we will get 1 by 6. Next, probability of A divides B. Probability of A divides B. So by the definition of conditional probability, P of A divides B equal to, we have formula, so that is probability of A intersection B divided by P of B. P of A intersection B divided by P of B. So that is equal to, already we know that P of A intersection B. P of A intersection B is 1 by 6. P of A intersection B is 1 by 6 or 6 by 36. 1 by 6 or 6 by 36. And P of B is, already we have calculated P of B, that is 11 by 36. So substitute here, that is 11 by 36. So if you simplify this one, you will get 6 by 11. The answer is 6 by 11. So therefore P of A divides B equal to 6 by 11. So like that, we have to calculate next one, P of B divides A. We have formula by the conditional probability, P of B divides A equal to P of A intersection B divided by P of A. So we know that already we have calculated here probability of A intersection B equal to 6 by 36. 6 by 36. And what is P of A? So P of A is also we have calculated. So that is 18 by 36. 18 by 36. Substitute all those values here. So then simplify this one. You will get 1 by 3. The answer is 1 by 3. Probability of B divides A equal to 1 by 3. Next question. A bag contains 6 white, 9 black balls, 4 balls. Sorry. A bag contains 6 white, 9 black. 4 balls are drawn at random. Find the probability for the first drawn to give 4 white balls and second draw to give 4 black balls. In that first one, each of the following cases balls are replaced, and second one, if balls are not replaced. So given that A contains 6 white and B contains 9 black balls. So 6 white balls and we have 9 black balls. 9 black balls. So total 15. So in that we have to choose 4 balls randomly. In that we have to choose 4 balls randomly. Total 6 white, 9 black. That means total 15. In that 15 we have to choose 4 balls randomly. So that means n equal to total number of events are 15C4. n equal to 15C4. If the balls are replaced, then it will be. If the balls are replaced, if we choose 4 balls randomly, then balls are replaced, the answer is n equal to total number of events are 15C4. First one. So what is our first question? In each of the following cases, balls are replaced, and so what is A here? A is first draw give 4 white balls. First draw give 4 white balls. So that means probability of A equal to m by n. What is our definition of probability? M by n. Favorable events divided by total number of events. So here total number of events are 15C4. So what about favorable events? So for finding favorable events m, we need to check whether what is A. So A is first draw give 4 white balls. So how many white balls are there? Here we have 6 white balls. So in that we have to choose 4. So we have 6 white balls. In that we have to choose 4 balls. That means 6C4. So therefore m equal to 6C4. So m equal to 6C4. So what is this P of A here? P of A equal to m by n. Favorable outcomes 6C4 divided by total number of outcomes. Favorable events 6C4 divided by total number of events 15C4. So next one is second draw give 4 black balls. How many black balls are there? How many black balls are there? 9 black balls are there. So 9 black balls are there. In that we have to choose 4 black balls. In that we have to choose 4 black balls. That means 9C4. 9C4. So what about the total number of events? So total number of events are 15C4, because here we are replacing the balls. Here we are replacing the balls. So that's why n equal to 15C4. So total number of events are 16C4 and favorable events are 9C4. Favorable events are 9C4 because we have to choose 4 black balls from 9 black balls. So that means m by n, favorable events are 9C4 divided by total number of events are 15C4. So now A intersection B equal to first draw and second draw. First draw and second draw. So why we have to find A intersection B? Here we have first draw and second draw. So that's why we need to find A intersection B. So A intersection B is nothing but first draw and second draw. So apply the probability. So that is the probability of A intersection B. So how to find probability of A intersection B? So we have already formula. So what is that formula? By conditional probability. Probability of B divides A equal to, so that is probability of A intersection B divided by P of A or B intersection A, whatever. B intersection A divided by P of A or P of A intersection B, that is also same, divided by P of A. So from this we will get probability of B intersection A or probability of A intersection B equal to probability of A into probability of B divides A. Probability of A into probability of B divides A. So, probability of A intersection B equal to P of A into P of B divides A. So, that is equal to P of A is this one. And sorry, this is probability of B divides A. So, probability of B divides A equal to 6C4 into 9C4 divided by 15C4 into 15C4. Okay. So, this is P probability of B divides A. So, like that. So, second one is balls are not replaced. Balls are not replaced. Second one is if balls are not replaced. If balls are not replaced, the total, if balls are replaced, if balls are not replaced, we will get how many possibilities? If balls are replaced, we will get n equal to 15C4. Okay. If balls are not replaced, we will get n equal to 11C4. So, in 15 balls, we have to take in 4 balls randomly, right? So, that means we have only 11 balls. In that 11 balls, we have to take 4 balls randomly. So, that's why that is 11C4. If balls are not replaced, because already we have taken 4 balls, but we are not replacing the 4 balls. So, then we are having only 11 balls. From that 11 balls, we have to choose again 4 balls. So, that means if balls are not replaced, n equal to 11C4. Okay. So, if balls are replaced, if A equal to, let us consider A equal to, first draw, give 4 white balls. That means very easy. So, that is probability of A equal to m by n, favorable events divided by total number of events. Actually, we have total 6 white balls. In that, we have to choose 4 white balls. Okay. So, here we are replacing, no? So, first we have to replace that one. So, that's why n equal to 15C4. Okay. So, here A equal to, first draw, give 4 white balls. That means here we have 6 white balls. From that we have to choose 4 white balls. So, that means 6C4. So, m equal to 6C4. So, here n equal to 15C4. For the first draw, we have 15 balls. For the first draw, we have only 15 balls. From that 15 balls, we have to choose 4 white balls. So, that's why n equal to, for the first draw, we have to take n equal to 15C4. Okay. So, n equal to 15C4 and m equal to, we have 6 white balls. From that, we have to choose 4 white balls. M equal to 6C4. So, probability of A, P of A equal to m by n. M is 6C4 divided by 15C4. So, why we are taking here 15C4? So, because we have total 15 balls. From that 15 balls, we are choosing 4 balls. Okay. So, for the next draw, for the B equal to, for the next draw, give 4 black balls. So, for the next draw, we have first draw. For the first draw, we have 15C4. For the next draw, we have only 11 balls, because here we are not replacing. So, that's why we have only 11 balls. So, from those 11 balls, we have to take 4 balls. So, that's why if we are not replaced, n equal to 11C4. Here the total number of events are 11C4. Okay. So, and what is our question? So, what is our favorable event? B equal to, second draw, give 4 black balls. Actually, how many black balls are there? In the question, we have 9 black balls. In that, we have to choose 4 black balls randomly. So, that means 9C4. So, that means second draw, for the second draw, give, that means P of B divides A equal to, probability of P divides A equal to 9C4, m by n. So, that means favorable events are favorable events are here m equal to 9c4 divided by the total number of events, because here we are not replacing, that's why we are taking n equal to 11c4. So m by n, probability of b divides a, by the definition of probability, favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. So here favorable outcomes are 9c4 divided by total number of outcomes are 11c4. So now we have to find A intersection B. So that means first draw and A intersection B is nothing but first draw and second draw. But we are going to find probability of A intersection B. So already we have discussed probability of A intersection B equal to, by the conditional probability, P of A into P of B divides A. P of A into P of B divides A. So already we have solved. P of A is 6c4 divided by 11c4, 6c4 divided by 6c4 divided by 15c4, and P of B divides A is 9c4 divided by 11c4. So this is probability of A intersection B. So next question is, among the workers in a factory, only 30% receive bonus. Among that receiving 30%, only 20% are skilled and 10% are unskilled. Find the probability that a randomly selected workers who is skilled and receiving bonus. Okay, so given that A is receiving bonus, so how many are receiving bonus? Only 30% people are receiving bonus. So 30%, P of A equal to 30% means 30 by 100. P of A equal to 30 by 100. So like that, B is skilled workers. How many skilled workers are there? So here we have 20% are skilled workers. P of B divides A equal to, skilled workers is nothing but P of B divides A equal to 20% are skilled workers. That means 20% means 20 by 100. So now we are going to find A intersection B, probability of A intersection B. So before that, what is A intersection B? Receiving bonus and skilled workers. So A intersection B is receiving bonus and skilled workers. So find the probability of A intersection B. So P of A intersection B equal to P of A into P of B divides A. So by the conditional probability we have formula P of A intersection B equal to P of A into P of B divides A. So that is P of A is 30%, that is 30 by 100, and P of B divides A is 20%, that is 20 by 100. Okay, so if you simplify this one, you will get 0.6. So that is probability of receiving bonus and skilled workers. Probability of A intersection B equal to 0.6. Next problem. A bag contains 5 red, 3 black balls. Second bag contains 4 red and 5 black balls. One of the bag is selected at random, and 2 balls are drawn from it. What is the probability that one ball is red and second ball is black? So here we have how many bags? 2 bags are there. Okay, so let us consider E1, E2 are the events of bag 1 and bag 2. So bag 1 is E1 and bag 2 is E2. Okay, so these two are events of bag 1 and bag 2. So probability of E1. So probability of E1 equal to, so what is the formula, probability formula? Probability of E1 is m by n. So here how many bags are there? Here we have 2 bags, right? So n equal to 2. So what is our favorable event? E1. E1 is bag 1. So favorable event is 1. Okay, one bag 1 is, that is 1. Favorable event is 1. Total number of events are 2. So here we have 2 bags. So E1 is bag 1. Okay, so probability of E1 equal to m by n, that is 1 by 2. Okay, probability of E1 equal to 1 by 2. So like that, probability of E2 equal to 1 by 2. Total number of events are 2, that is total number of events. How many events are there? 2 bags are there. In that E2 is 1 event. So favorable outcome is 1. So P of E2 equal to 1 by 2. And what is A? So here A is selecting a ball. Selecting a ball. So when bag 1 is selected, sorry, here one of the bag is selected at random, the one ball is drawn from it. Find the probability of the ball is red. Find the probability that the ball is red. So for that, when bag 1 is selected, so here we have one of the bag is selected at random and 2 balls are drawn from it. What is the probability that one ball is red and second ball is black? So here A is selecting a ball. So that is, here we are selecting a ball. And when bag 1 is selected, for bag 1, so A is selecting a ball. And here bag 1 is selected. Bag 1 is nothing but here E1. So for that, probability of A divides E1 equal to, so A is selecting a ball from bag 1. A is selecting a ball from bag 1. So that is equal to, so how many balls are there? So in bag 1 we have 5 red and 3 black. 5 red and 3 black balls. Okay, so in bag 1 we have how many balls? What balls are there? 5 red and 3 black balls are there. So we have to select one ball from each. So that is, from 5 red balls we have to choose one, into 3 black balls we have to choose one, divided by the total number of events. The total number of events, here we have 8. From that we have to choose 2, because, so why we are choosing 2 balls? So here they have given that we have to choose 2 balls randomly. We have to choose 2 balls randomly. So one from each. Okay. So 5C1, that is 5C1 into 3C1 divided by the total number of events are 5 plus 3 is 8. From that we have to choose 2. So that is 8C2. So 5C1 into 3C1 divided by 8C2. When bag 2 is selected, so bag 2 is nothing but E2, right? So bag 1 is E1 and bag 2 is E2. So here we need to find the probability of A divides E2. So A is nothing but selecting a ball. A is nothing but selecting a ball from both red and black. So and E2 is bag 2. So we need to find probability of A divides E2. So that is equal to, so how many balls are there in bag 2? 4 red and 5 black. 4 red and 5 black balls are there. So we have to choose one ball from red, that is 4C1, and one ball from white, so that is, one ball from black, that is 5C1, divided by the total number of events. The total number of events are 9. So from that we have to choose 2 balls randomly. Okay, so that is n equal to 9C2. So this is favorable outcome 4C1. M equal to 4C1 into 5C1 divided by 9C2. So the answer is probability of A divides E2. A is selecting a ball and this is bag. So this is bag 2 and this is bag 1. So A is nothing but selecting a ball. P of A divides E2 equal to 4C1 into 5C1 divided by 9C2, because here we have selected balls from bag 2. In bag 2 we have 4 red and 5 black balls. Total 9 balls. Okay. So therefore the probability of next question is, main question is, the probability of one ball is red and probability of selecting one ball is red and second ball is black. So P of A equal to, we have formula, P of A equal to P of A divides E1 into P of E1 plus P of A divides E2 into P of E2. Okay, P of A divides E1, that is 5C1 into 3C1 divided by 8C2. 5C1, P of A divides, already we have calculated, P of A divides E1 equal to 5C1 into 3C1 divided by 8C2. So what is P of E1? So P of E1 is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 plus probability of A divides E2. Probability of A divides E2 is 4C1 into 5C1 divided by 9C2 into P of E2. P of E2 is 1 by 2. So this is the required solution. P of A equal to P of A divides E1 into P of E1 plus P of A divides E2 into P of E2. Next problem. Box 1 has 3 red, 3 blue and box 2 has 2 red and 8 blue. One of the box is selected at random and one ball is drawn from it. So here we have to choose only one ball from that. Find what is the main question? The main question is find the probability that the balls are red. The ball is red. Okay. So here how many bags are there? 2 bags are there. So let us consider E1 is bag 1 and E2 is bag 2. So given that E1 comma E2 are events of bag 1 and bag 2 or box 1 and box 2. Okay. So P of E1, how many boxes are there? 2 boxes are there. So from that we have to choose 1. So that's why P of E1 equal to favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. Favorable outcomes are 1 and the total number of outcomes are 2. Total number of outcomes box 1 and box 2. 2 boxes are there. In that we have to choose only 1. So that's why 1 by 2. So like that probability of E2. So that is E2 is probability of E2 is box 2. So how many boxes are there? 2 boxes. In that we have to choose 1. So that's why probability of E2 equal to 1 by 2. Okay. So let us consider A is selecting ball like previous problem. So let us consider A is selecting ball. When box 1 is selected, how many balls are there? 3 red and 3 blue. 3 red and 3 blue balls are there. Okay. So but here we have to choose only red balls. Here we have to choose only red ball. Selecting a red ball. A is selecting a red ball. So from that box 1 is selected. P of A divides E1. P of selecting a red ball from box 1. So that is nothing but here we have how many red balls are there? 3 red balls. So from that we have to choose only 1. So that is 3C1. So M equal to favorable outcomes are 3C1. The total number of outcomes are how many balls are there? Total we have 5 red balls are there. So box 1. So this is 3 plus 3 is 6. 6C1. Okay. 3 plus 3 is total number of balls are 6. So from that total number of balls are 6. From that we have to choose 1. 6C1. So N equal to 6C1 and favorable outcomes are we have only 3 red balls. So from that we have to choose only 1. So that is 3C1 divided by 6C1. 3C1 divided by 6C1. Okay. So next box 2 is selected. So next one is box 2 is selected. So that means probability of box 2 is nothing but box 2 means E2. So probability of A divides E2. So here also we have to take only red balls. In box 2, how many balls are there? 2 red and 8 blue. 2 red and 8 blue balls are there. Okay. 2 red and 8 blue balls are there. 2 red balls and 8 blue balls are there. So total number of balls are here 10. So in that we have to choose only 1. That means N equal to 1. And so we have to choose one ball from only red. So A is nothing but selecting a red ball. Selecting a red ball. That means how many red balls are there here? Here we have 2 red balls. That means M equal to 2C1. So 2C1 divided by 10C1. 2C1 divided by 10C1. Okay. 2C1 divided by 10C1. So therefore, the probability of one ball is red. The probability of one ball is red. The total probability P of A equal to P of A divides E1 into P of E1 plus P of, so probability of A equal to P of A divides E1 into P of E1 plus P of A divides E2 into P of E2. So the total probability of one ball is red. The total probability of one ball is red. That means P of A equal to P of A divides E1 into P of E1 plus P of A divides E2 into P of E2. So here we have 3 by 6. 3 by 6. P of A divides E1 is 3 by 6 into P of E1 is 1 by 2. P of E2 is also 1 by 2. P of E1 is 1 by 2 plus P of A divides E2. P of A divides E2 is 2 by 10 into P of E2 is 1 by 2. So this is the required solution. That is probability of selecting one ball that is red. So next problem, box 1 has 2 blue, 3 red and 1 white balls. And box 2 has 1 blue, 1 red, 2 white balls. Box 3 has 5 blue, 3 red, 4 white balls. One ball is selected at random. That one ball is drawn. One ball is selected at randomly. Then find the probability that the ball is red. Find the probability that the ball is red. So here A is the ball is A is selecting the ball that should be red. So and how many boxes are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 boxes are there. So E1, that is box 1, E2, box 2, E3, box 3. So here E1, E2 and E3 are events are selecting the boxes. That is box 1, box 2, box 3. So probability of E1. So how many boxes are there? 3 boxes. In that we have to find probability of E1. So favorable outcome is here 1. So that is 1 by 3. So like that probability of E2. So that is also 1 by 3. Like that probability of E3. So that is also 1 by 3. Next, so let A be the event of selecting the balls. Event of selecting red balls. Let A be the event of selecting red balls. So how many red balls are there? In box 1 contains. So this is box 1, box 2, this is box 3. So box 1 has 2 red, 2 blue, 3 red, 1 white. 2 blue, 3 red. 2 blue, 3 red, 1 white. 1 white. And box 2 contains 1 blue, 1 red, 2 white. 1 blue, 1 red, 2 white. 2 white balls. So like that box 3 contains 5 blue, 3 red, 4 white. 5 blue, 3 red, 4 white balls. 4 white balls. So here we are choosing A is nothing but A means the event of selecting red balls. So how many red balls are there in box 1? E1 means box 1. Okay. So A is selecting red ball. So that means probability of A divides E1 equal to how many red balls are there in box 1? 3 red balls are there. So we have to choose 1. 3C1 divided by, we have to choose total balls are 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1, 6. Total balls are 6. So from that 6 we have to choose 1. So that's why that is 3C1 divided by 6C1. So that is equal to 3 by 6. So like that we need to find probability of A divides E2. Probability of A divides E2. So in box 2 we have how many red balls? Only 1 red ball is there. So probability of A divides E2. E2 means box 2. So A is selecting red ball. So A divides E2 equal to how many red balls are there in box 2? We have only one red ball is there. So that is 1C1 divided by total balls are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 balls are there. Total how many balls are there in box 2? 4 balls. So from that we have to choose only 1. So that is 4C1. 4C1. So 1C1 divided by 4C1. So that is 1 by 4. So like that probability of A divides E3. So A means event of selecting red ball and E3 is box 3. E3 is box 3. So that is total balls are 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. Total we have 12 balls. In that we have to choose only one. So n equal to 12C1. So how many red balls are there? Our favorable event is red, right? So how many red balls are there? 3 red balls. So 3C1 divided by 12C1. So that is equal to 3 by 12. So therefore the total probability of selecting red ball equal to P of A. This is very important formula. P of A equal to P of A divides E1 into P of E1 plus P of A divides E2 into P of E2 plus P of A divides E3 into P of E3. So P of A divides E1 is 3 by 6. And P of E1 is P of E1, P of E2, P of E3 is 1 by 3. So P of E1 is 1 by 3. Sorry, 1 by 3. And P of A divides E2 is 1 by 4. P of A divides E2 is 1 by 4 and P of E2 is 1 by 3. P of A divides E3 is 3 by 12 and P of E3 is 1 by 3. So this is our required solution. The total probability is P of A equal to this one. Okay. So here we have exercise problems. So first one is find the probability of drawing 2 red balls in succession from a bag containing 4 red, 5 black balls. When the ball that is drawn, first one is replaced and second one is not replaced. So like that we have one more question. 2 marbles are drawn in succession from a box containing 3 red, 30 white, 20 blue and 15 orange marbles with replacement being made after each draw. Find the probability that first one is both are white and second one is first one is white and second one is red. Okay, so all of you solve these exercise problems. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.